Page 23, Etude. Another study piece about something, and this is apparently on arpeggios. You can Google what an arpeggio is, and again, this is something people don't agree on. However, for most people, including me, an arpeggio is a certain type of broken chord. Remember in chords, I don't know how much we've talked about chords. If you have a chord, let's just take any chord, a C chord here. Doesn't matter how many notes are in it or whatever, it's C chord. If I play all the notes at the same time, here, it's called a blocked chord because they're blocked together. If I don't play them blocked, play them any other pattern, it's broken. And there's thousands and thousands of patterns of broken chords. Well, one of those patterns is the arpeggiated pattern. It's where you're playing the chord one note at a time, bottom to top or top to bottom. Or together, doesn't matter. It's arpeggiated. It's an arpeggiated chord or an arpeggio. I could go down. It's arpeggiated, and that's what this is about. You look at all these notes, they're broken chords. The first measure is a G chord. And then we have this one. I don't know if they've taught you these yet. It's a D chord. And then down here, an E chord, and then here. Just all the notes in the measure together, it's a chord. Here. Well, they're not playing them one at a time from bottom to top. That's an arpeggiated chord. Listen. And then here, and then here, here, and then the dotted half notes are blocked chords. They're together. And that's what this is about. The idea is we want all these notes to be even. And you get a feeling for this, and technique-wise, I'm just passing weight from finger to finger. I'm kind of rolling here, slowly rolling my hand. So here, it's the weight's on here. They want 4, that's fine. We use 4, 2, 1. The 4, 2, 1, it's all it is, and I'm just lowering which finger I want the weight on. And here, and it's the wrist will kind of go in a circle, but it'll happen by itself. You don't make it happen. As far as the fingering goes, again, I like to keep my hands out here. So in the second measure, when I'm here, I use 2 in the right hand so I can stay out here. Otherwise, you got to come up here. There's nothing wrong with this. I just prefer to be out here, so I do that. So it's like at the beginning, they want 4, because then you got 5. But you can use 5 on both, because you got to rest. You got time. If you're using 4, that's good. We can do that. Idea of the whole thing. Now you're moving the hands around quite a bit here, and this is something we need to learn to do in piano. Get used to it. You move one hand while you're playing the other. So at the beginning, going to the third measure, as I'm playing this, I'm moving the left hand down. And as I'm playing the left hand, I'm moving the right hand down. So I'm moving one hand while I'm playing the other. You're looking ahead, because you only glance at these notes, you can see it's a broken chord. You don't have to read each note individually. You're seeing what they are, and so as you're playing them, you're looking ahead to the next measure, and where does my hand need to be for those notes. And over time, you get better and better at it, where you can glance at those notes and know exactly where your hand needs to go. It takes time, but it's something we just keep working on. Now, as far as going through the process, when I get a little piece and it's fairly easy for me, I actually do all of the steps pretty much at the same time, just real quick in my head. I look it over, it's 2 lines long with a repeat, treble and bass clef, 1 sharp in the key signature with G major. I'm going to make sure I can do the G major scale, and 6 8 times. So each 8th note gets a count. That's why there's 8th notes going crazy. Just 1 2 3, 1 2 3 4 5 6. I'm going to connect them all. Even those curved lines are each measure. That's really more the slur, because I don't think I want to lift up too choppy for me. I'm going to connect it all until I get to the dotted half note, and then I'll lift up after the dotted half note. Because you see the first and second endings? When you finish the first dotted half note there in the first ending, you're going to repeat. You got to move the left hand anyway. And so you just lift up. That's a new phrase. With the dynamics, it's all both hands. It should sound like one hand played all these eighth notes. So it's sort of soft. And as far as moderato goes, well, good luck with that. In 6/8 time, it could be a number of things. It needs to be even and accurate. It's not quick. That doesn't sound moderato. And it's not... That drags it. That's too slow. It's got to be somewhere in the middle. You decide. I don't care. Crescendo at the end of the second line. How much you get louder, you feel it. How much do you feel it should get louder? Just a little bit. And then the second ending, you get softer down there. In my mind, you could even retard there. You could slow it down a bit. If you want, it's interpretation. Natural accents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm exaggerating them, but you just feel them. Let's play this together very slowly, just to check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do louds and softs. We will do the repeat, and I'll give us 6 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready, go. 4, 5. Repeat.